finds out what it is, and then what competition is prepared to do, like what offerings will have.
So here we're talking about the role of the sales guy. We have moved to the field and roles of the marketing guy. Then it moves to
I have Libo had a question. Please come.
yeah.
No, actually, we are discussing about hacking the price when there is something new. Let's compare a situation where the supplier has a goodwill and the one who doesn't have a goodwill in the market. Here, what will you, or what actually will you?
So come back. I could not hear you.
See, let's assume, let's take iPhone. Let's take something which everyone knows. It has a goodwill. Even if it is priced high, there are demands and people get it actually.
Right.
Let's take something else in a new phone. And having the same features as an iPhone, how will we deal here actually? The new company doesn't have a goodwill in the market. So how are what is the
Promotion is certain. Place, so you might like to have many given place. You might like to have
Given place.
How will you price this? Still you will price high or still you will price
That again comes the understanding of the marketing strategy, what they need to formulate.
Look, it is not only marketing strategy. What is your organizational strategy?
Yes.
What is the status? It has to be mix and match, right? What you can afford? What are your long-term, medium-term goals, right? As an organization. If you say I want to be 20 billion by 2020, and if it is a 1 billion project, it is not going to take off, you might think differently. And if you say no, I want to 2030, I need 20 billion, you might think different. Market might remain the same. How you want to do it, right?
Also, innovation will play a role here because, as he is saying, for example, if you have to beat iPhone, what Samsung did actually, they brought they brought great innovation in their product. Samsung was nowhere 10 years back. The way they have picked up now, they have beat Apple also. Just to address your example, so innovation plays also a major role here. If you are trying to fight with a major player in the market, so and also it should be aligned with the marketing strategy of the organization as well.
Right? Any question on this slide? Anything else? Fine. So now the next function is role of R&D. So I think Jackie might take the case.
So, thank you, Ted. I'll just give a brief overview of how the process works inside the R&D once it comes as an R&D project, right? Because there is a formal process, at least in Ecolab, and this is a very general process followed by many other global players also, whoever is our competitors. So this is called a phase and gate process, and what happens here is that the ideation is the phase that mostly comes from the sales, or as Manish has mentioned, it can be coming from R&D also or marketing also, based on their fact finding from the customer side or from the market need. Once the ideation comes, it gets defined as a project, and once it is defined as a project, resources get assigned to it. By resources we mean who will be working on that project, how many full-time employees, how many part-time. So all these things get resourced. It gets approved by the business leaders. The proper funding comes in place, and then the R&D starts working on it. They develop a solution, take it to a feasibility phase. So each of these colored boxes, they are called phase, and whatever the junction in between, they are called gates. So each of the phases, they pass from one phase to another phase through a gate. So this is gate 1. Once it is defined and it is taken to a feasibility phase, it is called gate 2. And once the feasibility is complete, that means I have developed a product in my lab scale, it works. And it is cross-validated through other labs also. So then it goes through a development phase to make it more further development on it, go for a technical trial, real trial at the customer side. And that phase, that gate is called gate 3, and it goes to the third phase, that is development phase. Once development phase work is complete, it goes to a real market test, which is also called marketing trial in many organizations. And then finally it goes for a launch. Finally, after the product is launched, it gets reviewed. The feedback comes from the customer, from marketing, from sales, about the performance of the product, about the cost of the product, about the acceptability of the product from the customer. So that review is very important, because once the review is done, it gets again translated back to R&D, to sales, and to marketing, and then we make a final, overall decision about the product, whether it will provide a long-term and sustainable solution to the organization, sustainable, benefit to the organization. So that is how the process works. Please go ahead.
Is there any logic behind this color coding on the gates?
No, there is no logic.
Design is so bigger and review is very smaller.
It is called a sorry Manish, just to complete this. It is a funnel approach. So if you take a funnel and if you take a lot of things into it and finally you filter it out, finally the filtration product is your product, right? So that is how it goes from, we call it a funnel approach of the phase and gate process.
You might have 100 ideas,
Yeah.
some will
That's why
pass
this
the
is
first
bigger.
gate, that is why they call it stage and
Yes.
gate, right?
Right.
Stage and gate process. So
There is a logic.
some might get defined, then 20 might go to feasibility, then 5, it's like a funnel like.
But his question is different. He asked that what is the reason of having a different color codes on the different.
I like that other colleges
Yes,
enjoys it better.
He explained very well.
So,
Manish explained well.
okay. So you are happy with the explanation? Ashish, do we have your agreement on the explanation that Manish provided?
Yes, I do have.
Okay, great, thank you.
Quick and well responded.
Thank you, Manish. So once, this is the role of R&D, we are involved in the entire process. And once, mainly we go till the market top, test and launch. Once the product is ready, prepare a bill of material, hand it over to supply chain and manufacturing. And I'm going to hand it over to our, expert here from supply chain and manufacturing.
Such a one question. So, you are doing a review after the launch. So that's after the complete global launch. So what's the purpose of that review? So you make a changes in the product again, or so what's the purpose? Because like
If it is required, yes. For example, if you are working on a let's say a automation package, right? And we know it works throughout our lab trials, throughout our customer side trials. But finally, when it is launched, we see some hiccups, some minor problems. It can be a problem with the package itself, problem with some of the probes, some of the some motherboards inside the controllers and other things. So then it gets reviewed why the problem happened, and if you can replace it immediately and quickly,